I'm Dean McCoy, and this is my audience.
Hi, I'm Indy Albertson.
I'm Addison Kendricks.
I'm Natalie Rhodes.
I'm Alicia France.
I'm Layla Gomez.
I'm Ziva Moody.
Thank you guys for being here.
You're welcome.
Okay, imagine you're sitting alone in your room, you're crying, you're beat down, on the floor, and every time you manage to wipe the tears away, you break down all over again. Now, imagine a person walks into your room, sits down, and comforts you by saying, "I'm here, you can talk to me." You then begin to go on a long spiel and pour out all the feelings that you've been keeping in your chest, keeping in your stomach, keeping in your head, as they sit there and they're nodding and they're listening. You would feel much safer and not as isolated as before. This is the effect communicating feelings has on individuals. As adults, and even in our younger years, we know how comforting it can be to have someone there for us who will listen to us when we need to open up. This could be a parent, this can be an uncle, a family member, any sort of relative, even friends, girlfriends, boyfriends, and even a complete stranger. You know, you never know what someone's going through and what someone has been through that could give you potential advice. Personally, I have been on both sides of this mental battle many times. Today, I want to demonstrate to you why it's okay to not be okay and need someone there for you. First, I'll explain the need for expression. Then I'll share how expression benefits an individual's mental health. And finally, I'll show you the benefits expression of emotion can have on you and your mental health. Let's start by understanding the problem many individuals face and why it's okay to not be okay. Individuals who are struggling with mental health often receive backlash and criticism from others and from themselves, as there's a wide stigma around mental health. Individuals are met with negative attitudes from others just for struggling, just for not being able to keep a good mental state. These attitudes create stereotypes against people with poor mental health, which affect them in many different ways. These stereotypes can include verbal attacks, online attacks, or even just treating someone different physically or in person. Some ways people react, some people may seek isolation away from others and beat themselves up mentally for being this way in a room isolated by themselves. They may go home, shut themselves in their room, and really go to town beating themselves up mentally. Some others may fight back and get mad, which would make them emotionally inflamed, which hurts their mental health even more. And others, they may just take it on the chin and then beat themselves up about it later at a later time and not show that they are upset. All of these examples are examples of emotional suppression, which can be detrimental to your mental health. According to the CDC's 2025 article on the mental health stigma, stigma can prevent or delay people from seeking care or cause them to discontinue treatment, whether that be going to a therapist, talking to someone else, or medication. Stigma alters people's state of mind, leading them to believe they are in the wrong. These outside occurrences affect individuals' perceptions of themselves. They are often led to believe they are a problem or they are flawed in some way just for struggling with their mental health. OPA's 2024 article about overcoming stigma states, "The stigma silently discourages those struggling from seeking help, isolates individuals from their support systems, and perpetrates a cycle of shame and secrecy that can worsen mental health issues." Stigma is a silent killer, just that beats down on people for struggling with their mental health and can draw them away from people who want to help. That's where speaking up and voicing your emotions can come into play. Expressing emotion is the best way to escape the emotional pit you may be in. Emotional expression is key to leading a healthy life in both mental and physical aspects. Mentally, expression releases the burden one may be feeling when considering their mental state. According to Dr. Eva Smith, in her article, The Power of Emotional Intelligence, Hidden Links to Your Physical Health, not expressing your emotions can increase your risk for cardiovascular problems, including heart disease, heart attacks, high blood pressure, and strokes. Emotional expression affects your physical well-being just as much as it may affect your mental well-being. As expression reduces stress, which can be just what someone needs to get over that ever so high mountain of struggle. The University of Kansas Health System states that expressing emotions can reduce anxiety and ease depression. People with mental health issues often struggle with depression and very tense, high settings of anxiety. Stress can build up and cause detrimental effects to one's mental health. Expressing your emotions prevents emotional suppression and buildup. This is where emotional expression can benefit from just getting it out there. In Central Valley Family Therapy's 2025 article by Melissa Tehan, emotional suppression leads to mental health issues, physical health consequences, and a loss of self-connection. Emotional expression helps release these awful feelings out of your body and mind through natural conversation. Having conversations with others may even provide you with new advice, as they might have gone through something very similar or the exact same thing you're going through right now. This could even be a parent who went through the same thing when you were in high school. So why should you consider speaking up the next time you are struggling with mental health? Speaking up benefits both your physical and mental health while showing signs of strength by kicking the stigma surrounding your struggle. By speaking up in times of struggle, you are doing a valuable service for yourself. According to the study at PubMed Central, emotional expression is a commonly used coping strategy. Coping strategies help individuals move on past their struggles. There are many more coping strategies, however, expression is often the most effective. There are also numerous people and organizations that want to help you and those struggling with mental health, such as the organization Kicking the Stigma, which was founded by Jim Irsay, who used to be the GM and owner of the Colts, Indianapolis Colts. Kicking the Stigma was founded to attack the mental health crisis and make an organization where people can go to and find someone who will help listen to their feelings so they can get that emotional expression and they can get that out of there and out of their system. Expressing your emotions opens a whole new world of security, confidence, and strength to you. Now that you know the problem, the solution, and the impact, it's time to act. Today, I've shared why struggling individuals need to express themselves, how the stigma surrounding them may prevent them from doing so, and how expression creates strength and comfort. Mental health is hardly forgiving. It requires action to take care of it, and mentally strengthening yourself to be able to be comfortable with your expression of emotion. The next time you are struggling, remember, it's okay to not be okay, and opening yourself up will reap many benefits. Thank you.